What's up, YouTube? So right here I have some USD Aeon basics. I actually just bought the shell itself from RollerWarehouse for quite a good deal. It was 130 bucks for just the shell. And you know, I already had wheels and I already had these rain liners, so I was set up with 130 bucks. So yeah, like I said, I'm using Rain V3 liners in here and Richie Eisler Looney Tune wheels. For a short and simple review, these guys are absolutely fabulous skates with only one minor flaw that I can think of. So let's just dissect these. So yeah, obviously they are the one-piece Aeon mold. So you got the frame and the shell as one piece. They are incredibly light, and they have an amazing groove, wide sole plates, wide negative plates even, really low ride height. Inside the boot, you got a pretty thick shock absorber. I'm coming from Razor shifts, so this is, I don't know, about the same. It's good for me, gave me a good bit of cushioning, good for doing gaps, and gave me the right ride height. And of course there's a little plastic insert in there because there are even gaps for the wheels if you're using like 61mm wheels, because the plastic would otherwise be so thin there. You gotta have these little plastic soles in there just in case. But yeah, these skates are fantastic. They've got a great cuff on them. I mean, I felt supportive yet also just extremely comfortable. I had no pressure points to speak of in my first skate in these, because I actually used these rain liners in a Razor's shift skate before, but even with the same liners, I had quite a few pressure points in those skates, and they were not comfortable skates. And transferring that same liner into here, my feet felt absolutely amazing on my last skate. So yeah, I had a 3-hour skate session today, and I felt the most confident I've ever felt. My feet felt like bliss. These skates are just super comfortable, and the sole plates are awesome. The groove is awesome. The weight is awesome. I also love that they come with hockey style laces, not the cheap round ones. And of course, it is just a drawback to the Aeon that since it's a one-piece construction, the sole plate is going to be softer than on most skates, since it has to be able to flex over here. So eventually these sole plates are going to become kind of slow, and that's just the fact of the matter. I mean, there's no way they could do it better. It's just the drawback to this kind of skate. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy just some thin UHMW plastic and maybe just cut out a piece and bond it like there and there with maybe some, what's it called? Contact cement or epoxy or something like that. You could also put a screw through it or a bolt, but I think that's what I'm going to do because I just love these skates so much, and that'll make them slide even better and be more durable. But there is one bad thing about the skate that I'd say. Other than that, is that while I love the cuff, the buckles on these skates, I actually despise. So I mean the ratcheting mechanism is fine. The buckle, I mean the strap holder is fine. But I had to cut a piece off of here and a piece off of here because they were, I don't know, maybe I just have thin ankles, but I was pulling them too close, and like this part was hitting here, so I had to cut that off. That was fine. But what I actually hate is that just the buckle itself, where you open and close it, it just feels too small. Basically, I can't get enough mechanical advantage to open and close it the way I like and get it as tight as I like. Plus, like if you can see right there, when it's tight, it's hard to get your finger under there. So it's just, I can't actually get these as tight as I want them to with the stock buckles. And I even had to, the last session, I literally used my keys to get that open because I had it as tight as I could, and I could not open it with my fingers. To compare, here are some Rangers SL, and let's see if so I think the buckle, yes, the buckle is a little longer, but to be honest, I'm not exactly sure what the big difference is, but for some reason, man, this buckle was just not working well with me, and I might just replace it, or I don't know. But it is good that the one issue I have with the skate is something that can be replaced pretty easily. So that's not the biggest deal, but just one gripe that I have. But yeah, apart from that, these skates are absolutely amazing. I think I had the best skate I've ever had. I was hitting tricks super solidly, and I was just having a fantastic time. So yeah, highly recommend USD Aeons. Thank you. Have a great day.